Hello, this is Aaron Day, just checking in here. There's kind of an urgent message. Roman Storm, the verdict has come in. Roman has been convicted of 1 out of the 3 charges. He's convicted on count 2, conspiracy to operate an unlicensed money transmission business. And so, look, there's a common theme here, by the way. This is conspiracy is one of these things that the government uses to get around the Constitution. I mean, they can claim that anything is a conspiracy. This is the same thing that happened in Ian Freeman's case, where the jury had actually convicted him of money laundering, and the judge actually reversed that because there was no evidence of it. But he was still found guilty of conspiracy to commit money laundering, which is the single largest charge and largest part of the sentence. It's actually what makes up the 8-year sentence. So this is an outrage. This is absolutely absurd. Of course, Roman, the trial never should have even gone forward. He's not guilty of any of this, but I think it's critical that people understand how these conspiracy charges are used. Conspiracy and interstate commerce are often used to just trample on people's rights, and they're really vague. And so I don't have any more detail than this, but I did want to get this out there. I do encourage you to go to freeromanstorm.com. I believe he still needs help with his legal fees, and I'm assuming he's going to appeal this. So this is only the beginning. And I believe I read somewhere that the estimate is that this is probably going to carry a 5-year prison sentence with it. So again, absolutely absurd. He shouldn't spend a single minute in prison. And, while we're on the topic, I just want to remind everybody that the war on crypto is not over. We have multiple prisoners of war still facing extreme charges. So Roger Vere's case is still ongoing. He's still facing 109 years, still stuck in Spain. His next hearing has been moved to October 20. So I encourage you to visit freerogernow.org, sign the open letter supporting Roger. Also, Ian Freeman's case, his appeal was denied. So the next step for him is the United States Supreme Court. And so, as I mentioned, the largest chunk of his sentence is related to this conspiracy to commit money laundering. So similar tactic is used against Roman. And again, understand what's happened with all of these cases, with Roger, with Ian, and Roman. You have people that were actually promoting freedom, promoting in Roman's case, the protection of people's financial privacy, all completely constitutional. And in all of these cases, these 3 men consulted lawyers in advance and thought what they were doing was perfectly legal, because it is perfectly legal. They were targeted because of their political beliefs. And so once again, we now have this conspiracy charge being used to silence them, to have a chilling effect on privacy, to have a chilling effect on the adoption of cryptocurrency. And it's absolutely outrageous. So please visit freeiannow.org, sign the petition in support of Ian. And as I said, go check out freeromanstorm.com. He's going to continue to need help. I don't know. He hasn't announced, obviously, the next strategy, but I certainly hope he appeals. And we need to do everything that we can to stay on top of this. So thank you for your time and for the short update.